If you're watching this video, you've definitely entered the age of reason. You understand that every single decision that you make is gonna have a repercussion. Every choice that you're making is gonna have a repercussion in your life. You know what's good and you know what's bad. You know that every situation in which you're in, you can always choose to do the good. You know you have to go to the gym. You know you have to exercise and sleep well. You know you have to eat the right thing. You know what you have to do, but you still don't do it. And you're expecting to receive some outcome, some results, something that you're desiring, but you're not even putting in the work. What do you expect? You can always get better. Every single day, you can get something out of it and just take it and learn from it and apply it in the next day to improve in some area. Every single day. Every day, every time, every second, we're either getting better or we're getting worse. There's never a time in which you remain the same. Never. Because every decision matters. Every single decision. And you're making them every single day. Micro decisions or macro decisions. Decisions that are going to impact your life, or just the decision of, I'm going to go stand up right now and just go do some exercise. I'm going to go for a glass of water because I'm thirsty and I'm not going to be lazy, or I'm going to work right now instead of just wasting time mindlessly scrolling in social media. Every single time you get that choice to make a decision, you can choose to do it right, and your life is going to improve accordingly. But it's up to you. It's not your genetics. It's not your circumstances. It's not the people around you. It's you who makes those decisions, and nobody can take that away from you. Nobody. You have that free will. You can choose to do the right. And you're gonna get better because of it. You're gonna be rewarded from that. And the same is with your body. The same is with your looks. All these people that are blaming everything of what they have or what they're experiencing from just some genetic trait, it's absolutely cope. And I'm just telling you this because I want to help you, nothing else. Every single person, when it's a baby, has to grow up. And the decisions, the circumstances in which you are when you're growing up matter significantly. Maybe when you're a baby, you don't have that consciousness to understand what decisions to make or the responsibility that you have, because it's not up to you. But it's gonna be up to your parents and the people around you. That's true. And you cannot change that. Some people don't have the best circumstances in that situation, in that growing up stage. But now, right now, you have that choice. And now you can change it. Don't dwell on the past. Don't worry about the future right now, man. Just take action on it. Just do it. Just do the right thing. People like to blame genetics, but just imagine that person that you look up to, that you think is so special and just was born like that. And here we're talking about looks specifically because I know so many of you guys may be worrying about that. Looks are a representation of your state of health. That's it. What looks good, it's what's healthy. That's why it looks good. There's no other reason behind it. If a good jawline looks good, it's because it's forwardly grown and it's making space for the airway, because that's the correct and optimal anatomy that you're meant to have as a human. It's not a genetic trait, but it's a result of good health. It's an indication of proper human development and anatomy. I can guarantee you, any person who has good facial structure, if they change their habits, if they start opening their mouth and mouth breathing and living for the worst, they're gonna get worse. Just like if you start doing the right stuff, you're gonna get better. And how come is it just genetics if you can change that? If you chew more, if you train your masseter muscles, your eyes gonna get stronger. You know that already. Then why don't you do it? You know, if you do the right thing, you're gonna get leaner and a more optimal body complexion, body composition. But you are not doing it. And you blame your genetics. What's the point? You are sabotaging yourself. And then you're wondering why you're living like that. And again, I'm talking to you like this because I want to help you. I know I've been there. I understand how it is. But you just take action and learn one thing at a time. and you can improve these things. But it's important to understand. And all those people that you think they're genetically gifted, if they start doing the bad stuff, you can see how they're gonna decline. They're gonna get worse, and you won't even recognize them. So how come is it genetics? If the best person can get worse, and the person who is in a bad position can always improve, and you can improve, but it takes making that decision in every aspect of life, every single area. Right now we're talking about health, and health will equal your looks, but understand you can always improve, but it's your choice.